Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the 2026 Honda Vario 125, a scooter that's quietly dominating urban streets and making a big statement for practicality, style, and everyday riding fun. Before we roll into all the juicy details, performance, tech, comfort, and whether it's worth your money, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews. This one's perfect if you're looking for something smart, efficient, and still fun. So first up, design. The Vario 125 for 2026 keeps that sharp, sporty scooter look. Slim profile, bold edges, low step-through frame, but Honda has added just enough refinement to make it feel more premium than before. The front apron is modern, the LED headlight gives it clarity and character, and the body panels are tight and purposeful. It's built for city life, squeezing through traffic, darting through narrow lanes, and still looking cool when parked outside your favorite cafe. The seat height stays accessible. The handlebars are positioned for easy reach, and for someone looking for a daily ride that blends style and utility, it hits the sweet spot. Under the skin, there's a strong interplay of simplicity and modernity. The Vario 125 houses a 124.9cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, Honda's ESP, or Enhanced Smart Power Tech, tuned for urban environments. In various markets, it delivers around 11.1–11.5 HP and torque in the 10.8–11.7 Nm range. That's not sports bike territory, but for a scooter of this size in everyday commuting use, it means smooth, responsive urban ride. The CVT transmission means you just twist and go, no manual gears, no hassle. Honda clearly tuned it for responsiveness at low to medium speeds, so you feel confident from stoplights to short bursts on city roads. What really wins you over is how practical and efficient it is. Honda claims excellent mileage figures. Real-world users report strong fuel economy for the class, which makes it excellent for daily commuters looking to save on the pump. One spec sheet mentions curb weight around 112 kg in fuel tank, around 5.5 liters. Yes, it means you'll be stopping at the petrol station less often. Maintenance stays low, and that counts for a lot if you're using it every day. Moving on to comfort and ride quality. The Vario 125 gets a simplified but effective suspension setup. Telescopic fork in front, swing arm, or single rear shock depending on market. It's tuned for city streets with bumps, speed humps, and uneven surfaces. You'll feel the hits, but it remains composed and easy to ride. Tire size is typically 14-inch front and rear, which helps with quick steering and agility. Brakes. Most versions use a hydraulic disc up front in drum or combo rear, sometimes with Honda's CBS or combined braking system, giving reliable stopping power in everyday conditions. The ergonomics of this scooter are strong. You're upright, comfortable with enough seat length to carry a passenger or some extra cargo, and the floorboard gives flexibility for your feet. Tech-wise, the 2026 Vario 125 is stepping up nicely. Expect LED lighting all around, a modern instrument cluster, often digital or semi-digital USB charging port in the front storage area, and convenient features like smart key or keyless ignition in some regions. Underseat storage is practical, enough for daily essentials, and the build is designed for durability. Honda hasn't overloaded the features, but what's here is useful and dependable, which matches the bike's character. Let's talk suitability. Who is this scooter for? If you're commuting in dense city traffic, need something that's affordable to run, low maintenance, and still stylish, the Vario 125 ticks the boxes. If you occasionally join friends for light out-of-town rides, you're set. It's not built for high speeds or long touring, but it doesn't pretend to be. What it does is deliver solid in-day-out performance with Honda's build quality and resale value. For many riders, that reliability matters more than peak horsepower. I also want to highlight a few real-world benefits that often make difference. The lightweight and nimble chassis mean parking is easier. You can maneuver through traffic with confidence, and the fuel bill stays low. Honda's wide part support network in many Asian markets means you won't be hunting for obscure parts. And because it's a scooter, you'll likely spend less time and money on servicing compared to larger bikes. Now, a few things to keep in mind. It's still a 125cc scooter, so while it accelerates well in town, it's not designed for high-speed freeway runs. If you regularly travel long distances or carry heavy loads often, you might feel it fall short compared to larger capacity bikes. Also, depending on the market, the rear brake may still be a drum and basic trims. Not a bad thing for cost, but it is a trade-off. But again, for what it's designed for, these are reasonable compromises. Here are the key specs laid out clearly. Engine: 124.9cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled ESP tech power, 11.1, 11.5 HP at 8,500 RPM torque, 10.811. 7 Nm at 5,000 RPM transmission, automatic CVT suspension, telescopic front forks, swing arm or single rear shock brakes, front disc, rear drum or CBS tires, 14-inch wheels, e.g. 90/80/14 front, 180/14 rear weight, 180/14 rear weight, 169 So, how about price? Based on recent info, the earlier model of Vario 125 in Malaysia had a showroom price of Rm 7,268, which roughly converts to around USD $1,500 depending on exchange rates in 2025. For the 2026 model, you'd expect something in that ballpark with possible moderate increases depending on market and import costs. So, I'd estimate around USD $1,600, $1,800 in many Asian countries, and of course, local taxes, import duties will impact it elsewhere. In short, the 2026 Honda Vario 125 is the kind of ride that feels smart, versatile, and grounded in real-world needs. It doesn't promise supercar thrills, but it gives you an excellent blend of practicality, style, efficiency, and Honda reliability, which for most riders is exactly what matters. If you're shopping for a scooter that works for your daily commute, weekend ride, and all the small holder duties in between, this one should definitely be on your list. That's it for this review. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you pick the Vario 125 over a larger bike, or is there another scooter you're eyeing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more reviews like this. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next ride.